Hello and welcome back to MFAC Coaching and this week's YouTube collab loop group hosted by Creatively Lisa Marie, where the theme is autumn. Big shout out to Creatively Lisa Marie for doing these every week. It really helps keep me accountable, and hopefully you enjoy watching the loop and seeing what everybody does with the theme. I am going to do a quick spread in an Erin Condren. This is the horizontal layout, and then I'm going to use this Kell of a Plan blushing fall florals, and randomly talk about autumn. So all right, let's get to it. Autumn is an interesting season. It always feels really busy for me. I think because all my classes are starting, and I always go on I don't always, but the last few years I've gone on a late vacation, like an August vacation. And so by the time I'm starting my classes, I'm way caught up to begin with because I have to set everything up before I go on vacation. But then I come back and feel super behind, because of course, I did the basics while on that vacation, but I didn't do, everything by any means. And you're watching me struggle here just to figure out how to pull off the sticker. It's this book I got when the blushing series came out. This is volume 1. I feel like it's at least a year, if not 2 old. And I know the stickers are still good, but time does tend to make it a little harder to get them off. So that's what you're currently watching, is that struggle. And this week I just want to show you kind of a more simple spread where I can just use essentially a theme that's created by the sticker producer, so to speak. What is happening? Wow. It is just really stuck on there. It's pulling up different layers of the sticker. All right. This is one of those cases where it's not the stickers go bad, but you can certainly see they do adhere over time to what they are on. All right. But yeah, I wanted to just show a simple spread using, the concepts provided by essentially the sticker book creator, and show what is hopefully going to be a very cute spread, but very simple, because sometimes I don't have time for long, complicated spreads, because I create 7 and I just added an 8th planner to my life, and I use them all every week, and when I don't, I can feel it, and my life is not as well organized. It's not as I'll say it's not as good. That's not what I mean, but it really does help me to use my planners each week, all of them. They're just different areas of my life. So this is my teacher planner, for example, and what I do each week is plot out everything I need to do for my classes. I have 3 sets of courses happening right now, and a bunch that are going to start at the 8-week, well, really the 10-week point. And so I gotta start prepping for those ones that are gonna start a little later. Particularly because I'm teaching a brand new class I've never taught before, which is exciting. I'm gonna teach the psychology of gender. Yeah, I'm really excited. I keep wanting to get into the classroom and get everything started. And I don't have access yet. So, that happens next week, which I'm very excited about. Oh my goodness, this shouldn't be so hard. I'm just whining. Okay, let's try a different way. This is where you learn I really don't have patience, because some people wouldn't care about this. They would just, you know, keep trying, whatever, not a big deal. And I'm sitting here like, geez. But yeah, patience is not my, there we go, not my thing. But that worked, yay. These pages are rounded at the edges. But the sticker is pointy. So you gotta line that up, and then I'll do a little cutting here. And I mean, for the most part, I could leave it at that, and it would be fine. It would be beautiful. Of course I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use some boxes, and then we'll see if there's space if I need to add something else. But I need at least 4, if not 5, maybe 5 boxes. So then we'll pull out, what size do I want? I think I want like this size. Lots of different colors, very fun. And then we'll just, well, let's see, where do I want to put these boxes? It can feel like a lot of pressure when you start planning, and well, I should say when you start decorative planning, to feel like you always have to make, like, you know, somehow the cutest spread. And I am definitely not immune to that feeling. Pulling out my probably should have done that over here, but I didn't think about it in time, so that's okay. And what I've learned is that I can't listen to myself with all of those stressors. I have to just tell myself I do not need, what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's really easy to get stressed and feel like you always have to make have a new idea for what spread to make, and just absolutely make the very best spread ever. And I fully understand that idea. But I have learned it's best for me to just be okay if I get stickers on the page. And I know that some people will tell you to just be okay to use the planner, period, whether or not it gets decorated. I struggle with that still. I like the decorating of it is what enhances my enjoyment of using a planner. And so I'm always going to be more likely to use it if I am able to decorate it. But the what I decorate it with just has to be cute enough to make me happy. It doesn't have to be everything, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm already thinking about now where I'm gonna write. So this page is gonna be pretty full. There'll be what I do is I write lectures and grades. So I'll have like a lecture, grade, and then a lecture, grade. So there's not going to be a lot of space on here for other things like these. I almost called them tomatoes. I don't... These pumpkins are even still too big for that space for me. I could go in once I'm done with those things. If there is a space that looks empty, I could go back in and add some stickers. I will do that sometimes, but honestly, not very often. Here, I don't need as much because I just need like classes and what to do, so I could put something here and like here, or just here. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put like some pumpkins right there. They're kind of cute. They're big, like this big set right here in the corner, but it's kind of fun. All right, there we go. And like once you really get it started, obviously you don't want to pull like too hard, but it's gonna, I'm not worried about it coming off. It's going to come off pretty easily. There we go. There you go. Oh, I think that's actually pretty cute. That does make me want to pull this up and move it up just a little for spacing. So let's see if I can do that. I can. I love that. I think that will be really cute. It's definitely autumn. Moving into pumpkin season. At least pumpkins as decorations. Pumpkin spice for those who like that. I do, so there's certainly no judgment there. And that's it. So just, 3 stickers. I love boxes. Boxes to me just make everything look cleaner, crisper, and they make me want to write in them. And the more I can be excited about planning, and of course then about doing the things I have planned, the better. And so sometimes just real quick deco is what is needed. I'm trying to decide now if I wish I had something like for this corner, but I think I'm going to be okay with it. Wow, let's just look. I don't think there's anything else that's like, oh, a quote. Wouldn't a quote? Well, a quote would look good there, but it's going to be difficult. Be okay if I could put the quotes on, like if I put it on sticker paper and then put it down, that would probably work pretty well. Then that's getting much more complicated than I want it to. These are really good quotes about being thankful. It's not quite the season for that. Not because you can't be thankful, but just in the sense that it's a little early for that. But oh, that one's cute. Look at me being very. Oh, that's cute. So I'm gonna put this here. I don't know yet what I'm gonna write in that box, but it's something. And I like it. So I'm going to put this box that I pulled up back. All right. So there we go. That's the true final product. Thank you so much for watching. I highly encourage you to watch the next video that's linked below so you can get other people's ideas of autumn and what maybe they do to keep planning. So have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you next week.